Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Meals I Gone and Cooked. Today we're starting off with something pretty simple, not a meal as per se. We're going with shortbread biscuits. Pretty easy, simple enough. 3 ingredients, if that. Maybe a little bonus one in there as well. So that's what we're going to look at. Hope you all had a good Easter as well. Hope you all had plenty of Easter eggs. I know I had mine. Dinosaur. Not the traditional egg, but it was made of chocolate. So yeah, let's have a look at shortbread biscuits here today on this episode of Meals I Gone and Cooked. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do when it comes to your biscuits is get yourself a mixing bowl, preferably a plastic or a glass one. I've got to go with ceramic. I broke my plastic one a few weeks back now. Can't go out and get another one because, lockdown and all. So, is it an essential item, a plastic mixing bowl? I would say so for the purpose of this, but probably won't get away with explaining that one to the police, will I? Mixing bowl is what you want. Yourself a spoon, a spatula if you want to. You are really going to be using your hands for this one as well, so wedding rings, take them off. Remember to put them back on, and don't forget like I do. And then what you want to do is you just want to go ahead straight away with the ingredients. 3 simple, easy ingredients for this one. Most people should have these in their cupboards. Plain flour, butter, caster sugar. I'm going to throw a bit of vanilla extract in there as well. You don't have to, but that's what I'm going to go for, just to give it that little bit of extra flavour in there as well. But before I do that, if you want to, go ahead and look over at my Instagram page. Instagram page I've got there is Meals I Gone and Cooked, the title of the video series that we're doing here as well. I put most of, if not all of the meals that I've been looking at cooking, especially the ones that are going to go on this YouTube channel, straight on there. Anything from burgers to pasta dishes, to any sweets, banana breads, that type of thing. Anything and all is all going to go on there, so head over to that there. Okay, let's start then straight away. As I say, nice and simple, nice and easy. This is what you want to look at. The ingredients are going to be up on the screen now. There you go. And as per there, simple enough, 150 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of butter, and then when it comes to the caster sugar, you want 50 grams of caster sugar. You want to save a little bit at the end as well, just for a slight sprinkle and dusting. So without further ado, let's measure out the ingredients. Okay, so simple enough, like I said on this one here, what you want to do first of all is you want to get your weighing scales out. You can do this all in one pot, you can do this in separate ones. For the purpose of the video, I'm going to do this in separate ones. To start with though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look specifically at the flour that I've got here. Before this, I thought, yeah, fine, no problem at all. I'll measure out the flour in advance, measured out 180 grams of flour. Don't need 180, I need 150, so straight away we're going to have to sort that out. So bowl on, change that to 0 to start with, change that to grams, and here we go. You can sift the flour as well if you want to. With shortbread, it's not necessarily a necessity because the type of dough that we're going to be making for a shortbread anyway, isn't the type that needs to be specifically sifted through anyhow, so should be alright with that. There's 152 grams, 2 grams over, no issues for me there. Okay, caster sugar, 50 grams of this one. Like I said, what we want to do on this one as well is we want to make sure that we save a little bit over as well. I've got plenty. I actually bought 2 bags because I went to the shop and thought, oh, I haven't got any caster sugar and I already have plenty. Now when it comes to the butter, with the butter itself, it's 100 grams of butter. Make sure your butter is at room temperature if you are going to do it like this. Make sure it's not cold. If you do keep your butter in the fridge, get it out 20 minutes or so before bringing it up to room temperature. More importantly though, with the butter, what we are going to do is we are going to cube it to start with. What you don't want to do is you don't want to be putting a full block of butter into this. Yes, you are going to be messing it around with your hands as well, but if it's at room temperature and if it's going to be in different cubes, it's going to be so much easier to work with. So that's what we're going to do in this instance. So get yourself a knife. Now this is where you're going to get your hands dirty on this one. Like I said, the whole point with a shortbread biscuit is you're working it with your hands. It's a type of dough that you are going to be putting everything all in together and working it through. It's not anything that we're going to be rolling out. It can be the type of thing where it gets quite crumbly. That's what we want it to be, but we want it to be able to keep a certain consistency as well. So make sure that when you're all putting it in, you're putting it in gradually at a time. You're not all throwing it in together. So what we'll do is when it comes to the actual cast sugar side of things, that's fine. That's not a problem. We can do that. If there's any bigger pieces in your caster sugar, just bring that up, that's fine. And now I'm just going to work into the butter. Like I said, drop a few in at a time, but really work it into there. And now just keep it going till everything comes together. Might be a bit pernickety to start with, but don't worry, it will all come together if you follow the steps correctly, guys. Now when you've done that with your dirty hands, just get a little bit of flour just to lightly dust the area. And then you just want to get what you've got out. Give it a bit of a roll to start with. Any excess you've got in your hands, this is where you can get it off in the flour. If you just get it out onto the actual board itself, then that's fine, because that'll pick it up. Just want to give a bit of a dust in this here. Now at this stage, you've got a choice. Depends how you want your shortbread biscuits to be. You can either have them as fingers, or you can either have them as circles. If you're going to have them as fingers at this point, get a rolling pin out, roll it out. Usually I would say to anything between 1 to 2 centimetres, depending how thick you want your shortbread. Of course, that is going to change the time in which you're going to have it in the oven for. I'm going to do it slightly different. I'm going to do it as circles. So we're not going to roll this out at this point. We're still going to dust it like we have done in this instance, just to get a bit of flour on there and just to make sure that we're working out the dough, okay? But what we are going to do at this stage is we are going to get some cling film and we're going to roll it up. Now at this stage you're going to get your cling film. I'm just going to cut it through. Hopefully you've got better scissors than me. Okay, that's the next thing after the lockdown's done. New scissors, because they don't work. What you're going to do is you're just going to form this into a bit of a sausage shape. Okay, not too much, just so it's got a bit of a shape like that. And then you're going to pop down your cling film. You're going to pop that on there, just like that. Bring this over, and you're going to bring that over, nice and easy. And you're just going to roll it. Just roll it like that, till it starts to get some form of shape. And then when you've done that, you're going to put that in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes. Guys, also don't forget to like the video as well, it does help. You can always click on subscribe as well. That also puts on the notification bell just to let you know of any new videos that are going up, so you don't have to wait for me to tell you as well. Get down! Nova, get down! Cat. Now, just while they're finishing up in the fridge as well, this is where you want to get things sorted with a baking tray, any parchment paper, any baking liner, tin foil, that type of thing, whatever you want to use. I'm going to go with a standard baking tray for this one here, and non-stick baking paper as well. Just line it as normal. You don't need to do anything fancy with this. As I say, you just want to make sure that you're not getting anything on there that's going to stick. The problem with biscuits are, is as soon as they start baking as well, they're going to cling to the bottom of whatever surface they're on. You don't want that to happen. Get some of this. Yes. Now when that's had a bit of time to firm up in the fridge, just get it out and you unpeel it. Get yourself a sharp knife. And what you want to do is you just want to make some slices. Now try and keep these as equal as you can, because if you don't, then the thickness isn't going to be great, and not only that, it won't cook. And when you've done that, pop them equal spacing on a baking tray. Quick prick in each one, and also a quick dusting of caster sugar. And then they go into the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. And when they're done in the oven, just pop them on a cooling rack to cool until they have completely cooled down. And there they are. There's your shortbread cookies. Just one last sprinkle of the old caster sugar. That's far too much, but who cares? Yes, just pile it on. Just pile it on. Okay then guys, so that's your shortbread cookies all finished there. Got about 10, 11, 12, something like that out of them there as well. So like I say, just remember to put a bit of caster sugar just on the top there, just to finish them off with. That's your episode today of Meals I Gone and Cooked. Check out the next episode, it's coming soon. It'll be a savoury dish, something pretty simple that you should be able to cook that should feed a family. Check out that one soon, and I'll see you later.